Alright, so this is a different type of video for me. I usually do other types of videos. I haven't uploaded in like a month, but that's due to me just not being able to find any ideas for videos and me just being lazy. So I apologize for that. But I decided let's do like this podcast type thing, and if you guys like it, I guess I could do more of it. I don't know how often I'll do it, but I guess I'll just do it just to test it out, see how it goes, stuff like that. So this is one of those videos where nothing's really going to be shown in the video itself. It's really only going to be audio because that's what podcasts are. They don't really focus on the video part of the video, just audio, so yeah. Anyways, what I'm here to talk about is after World War II, the aftermath. Now, World War II, in my opinion, is both the worst and best Call of Duty of all time. Not all time, actually. Not all time. COD World War II, I guess you could say it excels in the way that it feels fun to play, but god-awful to master. Because my main problem, the fucking grinding on this game, it's just way too long. The only reason I am the level I am right now in World War II is because of the double XP permanent, which I don't even think should count because it's literally permanent double XP, and you don't even have to really try anymore. So I honestly, if they fixed it, I feel that the game would be way better received because people wouldn't feel like they were playing a game that really wasn't worth it anymore. Because when you buy a game, you want to play it whenever you feel like it. You don't want to play it whenever double XP is out or anything like that. And that's one of my main gripes with Call of Duty. Double XP, that's limited. That's really a bad thing in my opinion, just only having it like at certain times. I think you should have it for like more than like one day at least, and like do a fucking double XP weekend like every week or something like that for every Call of Duty, because I feel that that will actually bring players back to old CODs that they still haven't like prestige mastered in and have perfected yet, because I feel that would give some real motivation. But anyways, enough about me talking about the leveling up system. Now it's time to talk about the maps. I'm gonna have to agree with that, man. There were way too many close, like, 3-lane maps. There weren't a lot of big maps. The only real big map was Gustav Cannon. I think that's what it's called, I don't know. Where it was kind of just big and open, and the only way you could really do anything on it is if you got to the top and, like, camped with like a sniper or an AR or something like that, or an LMG. But still, I feel that if COD World War II had like way bigger maps, it would actually feel kinda somehow like World at War, because World at War was more of a big open map game. There were a lot of small maps, but not as much as World War II. The one thing I do appreciate though is that World War II only has one remake map, unlike Modern Warfare where it has like, I'm pretty sure like 2 or 3. So I appreciate that they don't have to just go back to old maps and just remaster them. I'm kind of mixed on like remasters of old maps because I feel like they both suck in each way, because one, you don't really get a new map, you just get like sort of a new map, but it's already been done before and you'll probably know everything about it before they even add it. That's kind of my problem with maps now. They're way too close. We should have like 1 or 2 like very open maps, but they shouldn't be used for like, I don't know, fucking 6 TDM, like 6 people TDM. I feel that that's just bullshit and that should be done. There weren't a lot of power positions either. There weren't really a lot of places where you could hold down and take. Excuse me for that one. It kind of just felt bland in a way because every match just felt the same. Someone would always throw a nade from across the map, kill a couple people, rush up, kill even more people, camp, get a UAV or something like that, and then they get killed. It always felt like that for me. And I don't really like it when games like keep repeating. That's why I'm not a fan of RPGs and MMOs. I just don't like things repeating. I want like action of some sort, or at least something changing. That's just why I just don't respect looters that don't have any sort of action like Genshin. Genshin Impact, I can't play it. I know people like it. I know people think that's the greatest video game ever made. But I just don't care for it, honestly. Alright, after talking about the maps, I think we should move on to customization. The customization was not the best, but it definitely wasn't the worst. The most you could probably customize was, for your soldier at least, was your face, their outfit, and a face paint of some sorts. Now, the outfits don't really seem different. They just seem like a reskin of an older skin that you got like once in an obscure supply drop you won't remember. Oh, don't worry, we're gonna get supply drops in a bit. So, yeah. Also, calling cards. Who thought that calling cards were a good idea? I get it, it's like a way of identifying people, but everyone will have a top calling card for the top achievement. If they get it. It's honestly not even worth it trying to get calling cards at this point. It's not like they are cool and that they look just nice. They really just look like a drawing someone made. And also, there were emblems. The normal emblems and emblems you got out of like supply drops or something, they were lame, but at least you could like make your own emblem and stuff like that. And you could publish it, have other people see it. And next, we have the paint jobs. The paint jobs, I'd say that you could do way more than you could in Black Ops 3 with paint jobs, because Black Ops 3 you were limited to like probably 3 like bits of the gun that you could cover up in like paint, which I thought was pretty stupid, but you know, it just happens. I don't get it. But my one main gripe with like paint jobs and stuff, there's always going to be that like one part of the gun that will look bad no matter what. I swear. You try doing anything to that part and it's still going to look garbage. It might even look more garbage than when you just leave it alone. Oh my god. Anyway, now we're going to move on to the biggest part, supply drops. Who thought supply drops were a good idea for this game? No one liked them before the game released, and no one likes them now. Literally no one likes them now. If you say, oh, let's add supply drops to this game, to an actual person that respects video games enough to not do it, you're probably going to get fired. You know what? You are going to get fired if you think of that. Because that just proves that you're fucking incompetent and can't actually design a game. Also, the weapon customization. Actually, you know what? I'll say that for weapons, because I feel that it matches in more with that. But anyways, as I said, weapons. The weapons. I honestly felt that most of them were from World at War. Actually, a lot of them were from World at War. Which makes them automatically kinda good, kinda, not really, since a lot of guns from World at War weren't the best, but they were good, I guess. I just don't know. The only real reason you would literally change like anything in your like class now is like to use a new gun that you unlocked. But back in like World at War, you would take like hours to customize your class to perfection. Also, I'm going to talk about create class. Create class. So, this time they decided, let's not do perks, let's not do that, let's do these things called requisitions, where you get like an armband, and each armband represents a different advantage you get over people. There are multiple of them. I can't really list them right now, because I feel like we would be here for longer than I can actually record audio for on Share Factory. So, yeah. I just don't get it. I might say so, yeah, because I really don't know what to say about this game. It gets really boring to talk about after a bit, but still, like, okay. The requisitions. A lot of them barely do anything, and they might as well have just been perks. I honestly wouldn't have been mad if they just replaced requisitions with perks and made some of the requisitions perks, because I felt that would be way better than just having one perk available to you. And it's not like they really changed that much. It's like, oh, get an extra score streak, get like something extra or something like that, move faster, shit like that. It isn't really that major, but I thought I'd just touch on it. Also, weapon customization. The weapon customization, it's not really the best, but it's viable, I guess. Now trust me, it's not no fucking, I can't remember the name of it. It was like a really good fucking game, I can't remember. But, yeah. It's just bland, honestly. It isn't bad, but it isn't good. You can like pick a scope, pick quick draw, pick whatever you feel like. Most of the optics from old CODs are here, but a lot of them aren't feeling the same, you know, since it's World War II, they can't really do that. I honestly feel that the game could be better if they just added more customization to weapons. Because a lot of the things you could attach to it just felt like it's been done before. I've said that a lot of times, and it's probably repeating itself. I don't even fucking know at this point. But still, I'm pretty sure you could get my point. But anyways, time to move on to the biggest fucking elephant in the room, the social hub. There's a reason they make you not load into it post like patch. The reason they don't make you load into it, one, because it's unnecessary, and two, you can literally just access all of the shit, I'm pretty sure, for the hub now, from like the main menu when you load in. It's honestly just a waste of time. I don't know why they worked on it. The only real special thing in that is that there's this like mini event that happens where you can like shoot down enemy planes that I guess are trying to read the bait and get like some armory credits, and even then those aren't really good, and I'll talk about currency later. But anyway, I just don't fucking get that. It just feels bad, honestly. It just feels like it's trying too hard to copy Destiny. It just feels like it's been done before. I'll keep it at that. Also, speaking of currency, the currency system, I feel that's good. You don't really have to buy supply drops, but people do, and I don't fucking like that. You could get a lot of stuff. So you can get like you can get like collections with like armory credits. You do get like armory credits like every 2 hours, like 200, I'm pretty sure. But still, I guess it's good because it's not like, oh, I spent $100 to get 1,000 armory credits. That's also my problem with Fall Guys. You can spend money on kudos. But that's another video for another day. I'm not even going to try to open that can of worms. But, anyways. Oh my god, COD points. Why couldn't they just keep it like Black Ops? The armory credits currency, that was good. COD points. Why did they not keep it a you play, you earn system? I felt that if they stayed that way, it would be better. And if they just added like, I don't know, a daily rotating item shop like Fortnite or some shit like that, it would have done better than just normal COD points and supply drops, because you could get more monetization, more of that, with less of the work of like making loot boxes, making an RNG system. You just make an algorithm that pushes out like random skins every day, stuff like that from random collections, random like things. No weapons though, no weapons. But the stuff should always be available to buy later, and it shouldn't just be locked to like one day on like Fortnite where you can't buy it again and you have to wait for it to just come back. And sometimes it never comes back, so it would be a greater system if they just make it come back in the collection as soon as it's sold after. I feel that it probably would have been monetized more and people would have taken that way more than actual like fucking gambling, because that's what loot boxes are. Just be truthful. And now we're gonna move on to really just the overall feel of the game. It feels like if World at War was in an early beta and it wasn't actually completed, but it's actually good, like it actually has good graphics. That's what it honestly feels like. So that's the end of, for me talking about campaign. We're now gonna move on to zombies. Zombies, it's good, I guess. It's not the worst thing. It's pretty uneventful unless you try for Easter eggs, which even then, the Easter eggs are like, get a boss fight almost, you like get a cutscene. I'm pretty sure you still have to play after that, but it's pretty cool. Zombies is good, I guess, but it just feels like another Zombies, honestly. I honestly don't get it. So yeah. Also, campaign. Campaign is like any other World War II COD. It just feels bland, done before, and just boring. So with that, I wrap off this podcast on the aftermath of World War II, kind of my review. And if you guys say, oh, what did the fan base think of it? I'm pretty sure you could find it anywhere. I don't think I have to explain that for you. So anyway, this has been a good chat, I guess. So, see you guys later. Bye.